What's up with y'all, Prince from the Heavens here, and today we're going to be talking about the price point for Marathon. Now, there's a lot of price points that a lot of people are speculating on what it's going to be, so let's just go over all of them. So these are the tiers, these are the lists, like this is it, okay? We have free to play, $10 to $20, $30 to $40, $70 to $80, possibly these new prices that games possibly might be going into $100, and we have also the last tier, which I think going to happen, but I'm gonna say that to the end. So let's just go ahead and hop straight into free to play. The first one, will this game ever be free to play? Listen, y'all, I'm here to tell y'all that will never happen, to a degree. Well, like I said, we'll talk about it, but free to play is just not going to happen because Marathon is a niche game. They need people to pay money for this game, knowing that, hey, I'm buying into this, I'm investing my money, so I need to actually play it, because this is not a game to where you can just hop in, play one match and get a feel of exactly what this is going to be every single time, because the game is just has so much in it, and there's just so much stuff to do, and there's just so much stuff that can happen differently in every single match. And then we have different maps and then different people, and then as it progresses, people are going to start playing different, understanding, and then it's going to be season wise, and that stuff's going to be different. Now just playing one game is just not going to give you the solidification, I don't know if that's word, to actually see like, hey, this is how the game is going to work out. So free to play is just not going to happen. Then on top of that, you have them been developing this game for like 4 to 6 years. They're going to want some type of profit off of this. And then on top of that, Destiny is not doing the best as it could be doing. And then Sony is like, hey, we bought y'all for, I think it's like $3 billion. Like, we need to make a profit. Anytime you invest your money, you're going to be like, okay, I need to do something with this. Whether it's like, hey, I need to get something from this, or hey, I need to do more to get my worth of paying this money to this company, this game. Like, it has to happen. So free to play, go ahead and get it out your head to a degree. Like I said, let's move on. $10 to $20. Now, since we know that more than likely you're going to have to pay something for this game, how much? That premium price down to all the way to $10 to $20, I don't think that's happening. There's some people that are saying, oh yeah, $10, $20, you just pay that. You know, you get an experience of the game and whatnot, and then you're good to go. But $10 to $20, y'all, that's not happening. Is there a possibility? Anything is possible, especially for this game. But $10 to $20, I'm just not. It's just, bro, come on now. $10 to $20, bro, that's insane. Now, $30 to $40. This is the one that the community has been talking about the most likely. $30 to $40. That seems to be the price of like, hey, we want y'all to spend money on it, but nothing too crazy, because we're definitely going to make our money in the microtransactions. Yes, y'all, microtransactions are going to be inside the game. Premium price, to a degree. You're buying a AAA game. The game does look amazing, but we need people to pay money to invest their time to be like, hey, you know, you need to put a little bit more time into this to actually understand what makes this game good. And also, it helps us be like, hey, we could turn a profit. It's double from $10 to $20, $40, $30. We appreciate y'all. Help us out. We'll help y'all out. You invested your money, you'll be able to play the game out a little bit more, understand what we're trying to do, and everybody's be glad and happy. To each their own, because a lot of people are like, bro, I need to know what I'm paying for. If I'm paying for $30, $40 worth of something, I need to know exactly what I'm getting. And by all means, I understand that. I agree with you. I think that's the route to go, $30 or $40. But I honestly think this next one, y'all, this is where things are going to get crazy. Why not just combine the two together? Destiny 2 did this in the past, which I thought was a great idea, and it got a lot of players in, and it got a lot of people interested. Destiny 2, when it first came out, of course you had to pay the money. It was a lot of hype. It was hype. Destiny was the game to play, and then Destiny 2 had a lot of hype, and then of course kind of backtrack, went back down, like, hey, Destiny 2 to start off as like the Destiny 1 vanilla, but it was kind of different. Like they knew like, hey, we didn't put all this hype into Destiny 1, build it up just to go back down. So it's like, hey, you know what? Let's make it free to start. So how can Marathon incorporate that? This is how they can do it, y'all. They make the default map, the one that has the tutorial, whatever. I don't know how the tutorial works, whether it's map based or you get to choose your map and then they have the tutorial in the map. But whatever map has its tutorial, that's the base map that they want people to come in and actually learn the game. Make that free to start, and you can do anything. You're right. You can get loot. You can kill enemies, you can PvP, you can do everything on that map, right? But anytime you want to queue in with another person, they get like a little notification saying, hey, it's free to start. You don't necessarily have the full game. Hey, we even cut you a deal. If you buy the game, we get you some cosmetics. Thank you for playing our game and enjoying our game. I think that would get a lot of players in. If they make it free to start, especially just the first map, I'm not saying the whole game. I'm just saying the first map, just make the first map to where you can queue in with anybody, you can play with anybody, but you just can't queue in with other players like your friends. And if they bought the game, you can't queue in with the higher maps, especially that 4th map that's supposed to be coming out. Of course you can't do that, but I think that would give them a good idea and a lot of play time to actually understand the game. Bro, I think that is the smartest idea. Free to start, first map only. You get to play the whole entire map with your friends too, all right? With your friends, randoms, by yourself. You get all the loot, you get to do everything in that map. Everything turns out to be good. I think that would entice a lot of players to actually be like, hey, you know what? This game is actually worth $40. I'm down to do it. And then on top of that, there's going to be more stuff that they're going to add. It's a live service game. It's going to be more maps, more runners, more loot, more different stuff, new seasons, maybe new factions. It's going to be crazy, y'all, and I literally cannot wait. But free to start might be Marathon's way to go. Hey, if y'all enjoyed this video, make sure y'all click this one right here. We got some more Marathon. I'll see you on the next one. It's Prince. I'm out. Peace, y'all.